A family can buy Disneyland tickets and still spend hundreds of dollars before the day is over. Parking, food, merchandise, hotels, annual passes, and even shorter access lines for selected attractions. The ticket gets guests through the gate, but the real business begins after they enter. Disney does not report Disneyland Resorts revenue separately. However, its latest experiences segment, which includes domestic and international parks, cruise operations, and consumer products, generated $9.487 billion in revenue and $2.615 billion in operating income. Theme park admissions contributed $3.092 billion. Resorts and vacations generated $2.564 billion. And parks merchandise, food, and beverages contributed $2.199 billion. Those figures are not Disneyland only, but they reveal the scale of Disney's physical experiences business. So how did a park built for roughly $17 million become part of this global machine? Disneyland is more than an amusement park. It is a pricing system, hotel business, merchandise platform, and technology network. By the end, you will understand how Disneyland earns beyond admission, why Disney uses tiered pricing and paid queue access, and how hotels, merchandise, and new attractions increase each guest's value. Before we begin, subscribe for weekly videos about business, economics, investing, and the strategies behind famous companies. To understand Disneyland's economics, we first need to return to 1955, the idea that changed the industry. Disneyland opened in Anaheim on July 17, 1955, for an invited audience and opened to the public the following day. The original park represented an investment of approximately $17 million. Traditional amusement parks offered rides and games. Disneyland connected attractions, landscaping, costumes, music, and employees around one themed experience. Instead of isolated rides, Disney sold immersion, something competitors could not easily recreate. Disneyland also strengthened the rest of the company. A film introduced a character, merchandise extended the relationship, and the park let customers enter the story. One franchise could generate value across movies, products, attractions, restaurants, and hotels. But immersive environments are expensive to build and maintain. So how does Disneyland recover those costs while serving visitors with different budgets? The ticket is only the first layer. Disneyland uses several ticket products instead of one fixed price. One-day tickets use date-based tiers. Multi-day tickets encourage longer visits. Park Hopper adds flexibility. And Magic Key targets repeat visitors. As of July 2026, an adult 2-day ticket for one park per day cost $335, while a 2-day Park Hopper cost $435. A 5-day adult ticket cost $520 for one park per day, or $655 with Park Hopper access. Magic Key prices ranged from $599 for the Imagine Key, limited to eligible Southern California residents, to $1,899 for the Inspire Key. These products let Disney serve locals, occasional visitors, and tourists without charging everyone the same price. Popular dates can cost more, while flexible visitors choose lower-tier dates. Disney matches products to different levels of convenience and willingness to pay. But admission still limits how much Disney can earn from one guest. To increase each visit's value, the company also monetizes time. How Disney sells time. Every hour spent waiting reduces the number of attractions, meals, shops, and experiences that fit into the day. Disneyland sells Lightning Lane passes that provide access to shorter queues for selected attractions. As of July 2026, Lightning Lane Multi-Pass started at $34 per ticket per day. Single Pass and Premier Pass prices varied by attraction, date, and demand. Economically, Disney is selling more than a shorter line. It is selling time and convenience. A guest who waits less may experience more attractions and have more time to eat or shop. Scheduled windows help Disney distribute demand. Two families can enter Disneyland on the same day. One buys standard admission. Another adds Park Hopper, Lightning Lane, a Disney hotel, dining, and merchandise. They enter the same gates, but purchase different economic packages. The money inside the park. Disney's broader experiences segment generated $2.199 billion from parks merchandise, food, and beverages during its second fiscal quarter of 2026. That number is not Disneyland only, but it shows why Disney focuses heavily on spending after admission. Disney's advantage is emotional context. A standard cup has limited value in an ordinary store. Inside Disneyland, add a famous character, make it seasonal, and turn it into a collectible. The same principle applies to clothing, toys, pins, popcorn buckets, and themed food. Guests may exit an attraction into a shop connected to the same story. Seasonal releases also create urgency and reasons to return. Hotels turn a visit into a vacation. Disneyland Resort combines two parks with Disney-operated hotels, dining, shopping, and downtown Disney. Staying on property keeps more of the vacation budget inside the ecosystem. A hotel stay can lead to more park days, meals, merchandise, and premium experiences. Disney's broader resorts and vacations category generated $2.564 billion in the quarter ended March 28, 2026. The app behind the magic. The Disneyland app combines tickets, reservations, maps, dining, mobile ordering, hotel information, and Lightning Lane. For guests, it reduces friction. For Disney, it helps organize demand and connect different parts of the visit. Guests can order food, check wait times, manage reservations, and purchase services. The app turns the park into a digitally managed environment. So why not simply keep increasing prices? Because the model depends on guests continuing to believe the experience is worth the cost. The risks behind the magic. Theme parks carry enormous fixed costs. Attractions require construction, maintenance, safety systems, energy, and employees. Hotels need staffing, and major expansions can take years to generate returns, driven by admissions, food, beverages, and merchandise. These are domestic park figures, not Disneyland-only statistics. Disney earned more from each guest, even while attendance was slightly lower. If prices rise too far, families may visit less often, shorten trips, or reduce spending. Disney must balance premium pricing with long-term demand. The next billion-dollar chapter. Anaheim City Council gave final approval to Disneyland Forward on May 7, 2024. The plan did not grant extra acreage, development square footage, or hotel rooms. Disney California Adventure is also set to receive 2 attractions that will double Avengers Campus, a first-of-its-kind Coco attraction, and a future Avatar destination. Construction on the Avengers expansion is underway. Let's bring the story together. Disneyland began in 1955 as a new kind of immersive entertainment business. Today, tiered tickets monetize different levels of demand. Park Hopper and Magic Key product segment visitors. Lightning Lane sells time and convenience. Food and merchandise turn emotion into purchases. Hotels extend the visit. The app helps manage demand. And new attractions refresh the resort and extend the life of Disney's franchises. Disney does not disclose Disneyland Resort's standalone revenue. But Disney must protect the value of the magic. Because if guests stop believing the memory is worth the price, the entire system becomes weaker. For now, Disney's latest results show that spending per guest at its domestic parks is still rising while the company prepares Disneyland Resort for another era of expansion. If you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more stories about business, investing, and the hidden economics behind the world's most famous companies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.